Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 13. Not in order, just how I see the shit and what I can remember. Not feeling my best, but the show must go on, so here we are to do what we do. The episode starts out, I'm going to start off with Candy and Todd. Candy and Todd is back in Atlanta, and they are wishing that they had the opportunity to have gone. Of course, we know Candy's too far along in her pregnancy, but that don't stop Sugar Mama from wanting a meal and a dose of mess. Todd, he sound like he wanted to go kick it with Peter because he can get a dose of mess and some motherfucking weed shovel. Okay? Now, they all conjugating down there at the airport because they getting ready to get on the flight, and apparently Cynthia was not aware that Kim was going to turn the couple's trip into a family trip, because here she come with her kids, her babysitter, and her man. So Miss Doubtfire can't truly lead a home without her children, as we see, okay? Whatever, child. So once they get to Jamaica, Peter has prepared them, him and Cynthia, one with, a bus that just gonna take them over to the resort where they gonna be staying at. Alright, on that bus ride, now your kids, Kim, Miss Frumpy, Miss Doubtfire, you didn't want your kids at the Million Man March because you said that it was a lot of inappropriate things that your kids didn't need to hear. Well, you didn't feel like sitting up letting them listen to Portia and Phaedra talk about dicks and they pussies and shit like that. You didn't feel like that was a dope conversation. See, this is why I can't get with this frumpy old ass acting bitch, because she do the most with the least. You, just like those kids, could have stayed at home. You got a nanny there with you. You could have left them kids with that nanny over there in Atlanta. If you trust her enough to leave her alone by herself to deal with the kids while you go do couple shit and work on the damn Mercer, then why the fuck you ain't leave the kids in Atlanta with her to take care of the kids and just pay the woman? I don't get Kim. Kim full of shit, and fuck her motherfucking ass, because I don't see it for her. I just don't no more. They on that bus. That's when Phaedra decides she wants to open up the can of worms and ask about what's going on with Cynthia's commercial. Instead of Cynthia being a true businesswoman, Cynthia did not inform Kenya prior to being on this bus and coming over here to Jamaica that her motherfucking ass had chose to go with Kim. Now, I ain't mad at you if you choose to go with Kim, but I'm saying do the shit right. Kenya can't really get mad because Kenya didn't show her ass up at the meeting, and it was her responsibility to reschedule a meeting time with you to present her ideas. And since she didn't do that, Kenya, you can't get mad. Now, you can't get mad at the fact that this bitch said this shit in front of everybody opposed to telling you privately prior to everybody getting together. Yeah, I feel you on that. But you can't get mad at her because she made a business decision based off what you was given, but you didn't give shit. I ain't mad at you if you didn't want to meet up with Kim. But at the same time, it's on you. If you want that job, to follow up with the person that's doing the business, which would have been Cynthia. When you missed that meeting, you should have called Cynthia and scheduled another meeting time for you to go talk to her and present your ideas. That way she'd have had both ideas presented to her and she could have chosen the best one. But since you decided to not do that, you can't get fucking mad, bitch, because she decided to fucking go with Kim. Okay? Now, once we get off with the damn boat. Off the damn van. Y'all at a beautiful resort where everybody get a suite. There ain't nobody fighting over no suites or nothing like that. Everybody got a nice place. Kim act like she ain't never been nowhere before. Bitch, is you new money or is you old money? Long as you done been in Hollywood, you telling me as many times as you done been on TV, as much money as you done made, you ain't never went nowhere where it's a nice suite, a beautiful scenery around you. You ain't never been nowhere like that. Girl, Miss Doubtfire get on my fucking nerve. I swear she do. This bitch is Mrs. Doubtfire. Alright. Cynthia decides she gonna have a meeting with Kenya and Portia. I'm sorry, Kenya and Kim. There's too many of these hoes on him. Too many P's, K's, and all that other shit. But they decided to have them a meeting, okay? So they get Kim comes first. I got to admit, Miss Doubtfire be on her shit. She got her shit together. She done even redid the budget some more, saving Cynthia a cute coin and doing this damn commercial, okay? Now, they dealing with that. Here come Kenya. Kenya and her fucking feelings. Like I said, bitch, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do to present your ideas to this woman, then you can't get mad at her for doing what she supposed to be doing, which is looking out for the best interest of her brand, okay? So you can't come there with no attitude. But I'll tell you this, at this sit down, I'm Team Twirl all day long, but Kenya, girl, if you would have invaded my space the way you invaded that woman's space, hell would have had no fear, because I'd have beat your motherfucking ass. Bitch, I would have drugged your motherfucking ass. And we always tell you, Kenya, you got a way of antagonizing people that make them want to beat your motherfucking ass. Now, that bullshit you did, being in somebody's personal space, got you drugged down to the floor by your real hair. This could have led to you getting your ass drugged through that goddamn restaurant because you was wrong. When you and that girl couldn't get along, you asking her what credits do she have, what commercial she's produced. She don't have to answer none of that. She don't owe you no explanation at all, just like you don't owe her no motherfucking explanation, Kenya. In that moment, your ass was dead ass wrong. I wasn't here for you. I wasn't here for you at all. What you were supposed to have done was suck that shit up like the G that you supposed to be and handle your business. You was there with your fine ass man with all them damn cock ass eyes. You don't know where you going with it. But just like Cherie there with Bob enjoying herself, you should have been like, well, bitch, that's one less motherfucking thing I got to worry about. I could focus on my dick and enjoying this island. But you couldn't do that because you hurt because Cynthia your friend. But bitch, sometimes you never let a bitch, well, I tell you what, you won't never let a bitch see you sweat. You won't never let a bitch know that you bothered by some shit. What the fuck you do is you keep it pushing like a soldier and going on about your business. Let them do their shit. You, Cynthia offered you to be in the commercial. I understand that at this point now, bitch, I don't want to be in none of it, and you need to be okay with when you said that and stand in that motherfucking shit. That's what you should have did. Okay, so next we see, shit, I don't know what the fuck happened after that. I think we seen Cynthia and not Cynthia, but we saw I'm all over the place. It's gonna be one of them goddamn reviews. I don't feel my best. But I know we had an episode, we seen a scene where Portia and Phaedra is talking about why Kim keep bringing these goddamn children. Phaedra's made a damn good point. She needs to take them kids off them nipples and set them free, bitch. Let them nipples free. Let them kids. Then you is right, Phaedra, right. Why you taking your kids out of school to go to motherfucking Jamaica? You got enough money for your kids to do whatever the fuck it is that they gonna do. You ain't gotta be doing all that. You can get you a nanny, bitch. You could have came with your man and your man alone. Now after Kim done got clowned at that table and Kenya pulled her chair out. See, this is where Miss Doubtfire get on my fucking nerves because if you had it now, I believe in you ain't had to pop her, even though I probably would have popped Kenya. Yes, I would have. But my thing is, don't get back to your hotel room and get the popping off, girl. Don't get the popping up off about they don't deserve to be in your space because, baby, you joined their cast of their show. They already had this group together. You joined for whatever reasons. It may be some say financial, bitch, but I don't know your story. I don't give a fuck enough about you to research your story, so we're going to go with the fact that you needed the coin. But don't act like you some superstar celebrity because, bitch, if you was, you would not be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they didn't sign up to be in your airspace. You signed up to be in theirs. So get that right, first of all. Second of all, if you got something to say to these women, stop going behind their back fucking saying it because you the type of bitch that talk all that shit in the background, but when it's time to get face to face, you ain't about that life. Now, for one small second, I saw you almost snap off on Kenya, but you pulled it back. You realized you was on national TV and you went on back to your room. But don't go back to that room with all them serious ass caps like you about that life because you ain't about that life, Kim. If you was about that life, you could unleash the fury or words on Kenya that would have shut her down. It's two ways. It's more than one way of killing a bird. Killing the bird, bitch. You ain't have to do it the way that you do shit. See, you the type of bitch that talk talk shit behind the scenes. I don't like that. I don't respect that. Fuck you for that. Because, bitch, anything you had to say to her, you should have said it to her. You can read her down without touching her. She do it to you every episode. What's the point? Well, Cynthia goes to Greg and Nene Lee's goddamn suite. They there too. She and they excited, telling them, excited that Nene back in her life. And see, this is the shit that makes me sick about Cynthia. Since you were never a real bitch, you always been a weak bitch. We gave you the benefit of the doubt because whatever it was that motivated you to get some backbone about yourself, you done lost it again just because this girl done came back around you and you stupid as fuck for this shit. I don't fucking get the shit. I really don't. Can you get out the kitchen? I hear you. Any damn way. I don't know what convinced her to come back, and I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But she there, and of course Cynthia wanna fucking act like she was getting back together with Nene like they used to be lovers or something. Nene has always treated this girl like she beneath her, and now this girl done came back and Cynthia acting like it's the second coming of Christ with her stupid, weak, spineless ass. I cannot stand you, Cynthia. Bitch, I'm glad that you were demoted from towel holder or teen twirl, and I hope the fuck that they kick your ass off the island and never let you come back again. Bitch, you don't deserve to be around nobody because you a backbiting ass bitch. You type bitch ain't nobody trust. I cannot stand a woman like you. You old as fuck, but you still nice looking woman with your pointed chin ass. And you sitting up here, you running behind this big ass Amazon built bitch, and this the same bitch that called your husband a motherfucking bitch several times on camera. In confessionals to y'all motherfucking face, and the bitch tried to get you fired from your job, but you done put all that aside because this bitch said, hey, let's be cool again. The bitch told you that because she needs somebody to film with. She already know the other girls ain't really here for her, and she need this Real Housewives of Atlanta coin, because if she didn't, she wouldn't return, and it's a bad look that she had to return. She didn't return because Bravo convinced her to do that. Nene came back because them jobs on the side started drying up on her ass. Yes, I ain't saying she ain't got nothing going on, but she ain't got nothing going on that brings in a steady paycheck the way the Real Housewives of Atlanta did. So fuck y'all if y'all don't see that for what it is, and don't be down there in my comments trying to explain that to me, because Nene was not needed. We 13 weeks in, we was 12 weeks in when this bitch showed her fucking face, and if I'm not mistaken, this show was moving along just fine without her. She was not needed. She needed them. And that's what I stand. But she get to talking about what went down between Kenya and fucking Kim. Talking about she ain't never seen that side of Kenya. Girl, please. I'll be mad too, but Kenya let you bring her up out of herself, and I would have never did it. I would have paid your bitch ass dust. And when your man cheat on you again, fuck you. If your fry bras cut up on your ass again, fuck you. Bitch, when anything go wrong for you, fuck you. When all them goddamn restaurants and businesses he opened up with your money fail, fuck you. Don't call me, bitch. Call Nene Leakes, because that's the hoe that you ride with. We going to the dinner that night. All right, at the dinner, but prior to the dinner, you got Matt sitting over there talking about, we done already told him we coming, so we gonna go on and go, because Kenya didn't want to go. She get down there, and everybody fooled up with their person that they there, except for Portia and Phaedra. They ain't had no dick on demand up and out there. So you got Peter. I guess when Nene came back, it activated his pussy sensors too, because he in there jumping in female business, talking about what's the problem between Kim and fucking Kenya. Peter, why you in them girls' business? See, that's why we ride your motherfucking your motherfucking rice producing ass every goddamn season, cause you always jumping in bitch shit. Should no man be in no bitch shit. Sit your ass there and be quiet. That's what you need to fucking do. But you couldn't do that cause you's a bitch. You been a contender for a peach for a while. But watch out, cause Chris right behind you. Okay, now we gonna talk about how this girl done said she ain't want to really discuss it, and Kim wants to go ahead and discuss it. And basically Kenya said she'd rather gouge her eyes out or set herself on fire before she have to deal with this shit again. Peter, that shit you said, only further prove that you's a bitch ass motherfucking nigga, my dude. You really did. I be trying not to really give you heat, but you deserve heat because you shouldn't have said nothing about somebody give this woman a torch. Bitch, give your wife a torch with her spineless ass. Better yet, don't your pussy ass take a torch because you's a sorry motherfucker too. Because you wouldn't do half the shit you was doing if you wasn't riding off the back of your motherfucking wife. You and your wife is some weak ass bitches for them leaks. But them leaks don't give a fuck about you, bitch. Please understand. She called you a bitch once. She gonna call you a nerd. Understand that she tried to get your wife fired again once. She gonna try that shit again. And I hope she succeeded at it because Cynthia deserves from this point on everything that comes to her. Because she's a weak, spineless, empty-headed ass broad who don't even know how to make decisions for herself. If you ain't leading that dumb bitch, she don't know what the fuck to do. But she happy now because her main mouse are bad. She got Nene bad. Now they sitting at that table after Kenya done decided to leave because she didn't heard enough. Peter done insulted her on top of the insult that his wife did and the fact that her and Kim don't get along. She chunk deuces her and her dude. Now this is where Kim husband wants to decide. He wants to say some smart shit. And Nene being messy. If y'all notice, Nene was sitting there. She was watching how he read and telling him, read, honey, read, honey. She was sitting there. She's peeping all that out because she's storing that in the book of her mind for later on ammunition against Kim when she asked her about her husband, whether or not he a queen or not. And I understand some men in touch with their fucking feelings, they sensitive side. But if you want to ask me, Chris a little bit too motherfucking sensitive. I don't give a fuck if he's a Broadway actor or whatever the fuck, singer or whatever. This motherfucker got some okay. I see a tambourine player. I'm just saying. I see tambourine player written all over him. And I can honestly say I don't blame him because look what he got to go to bed with every night. Mrs. Doubtfire may be good with the cheering, but she ain't nothing in the bedroom to be looking at. She ain't nothing to lust after. She just frumpy, okay? So he does his little talk and he say that she just, this is her circle of girls. And of course Nene got to jump in. Now she not the queen. The queen is bad. No, bitch, you're not the queen. You probably were at one time, but bitch, you ain't no queen of this show because when you walked in that room, everybody was looking like they really was surprised to see you and not they could have lived without even seeing you, bitch. Even Portia told you, I just talked to you a couple of days ago, you ain't mentioned nothing about it, but in the confessional, Portia also said she had like she don't fuck with Cynthia. So this just a couple of days ago before they filmed that, before you said that. We all know Nene is only dealing with Cynthia because she needs Cynthia to film with her. And Cynthia is gullible as the fuck and she's going to do it. Dummy, dummy, dummy. Okay? So, child, that shit there happened, okay? Next, you got Portia and Phaedra. They sitting out on the motherfucking beach talking about Cynthia flip-flopper, like I said. And Portia say Oliver might come through and bang her box. She still got hopes for him. Even though there's some nigga you met that was lusting after you on vacation, he might slide through Jamaica and slide up in you and he'll make you happy, whatever. Now, Cherie, she go to see Nene. They decide they gonna squash all of their former beefs. They gonna be cool with each other. But Nene won't know how she feel that the other girls felt about her returning that night before. Cherie said they was all shocked. Nene feel like Portia and Phaedra may have been kind of standoffish. Girl, don't nobody need you no more. That's why. Don't nobody need you. You done had beef with every motherfucking body. Don't nobody need no Nene Leakes for this show to continue on. Nene Leakes need this show for her to continue to pay off that house that she buying or done bought or whatever. These people don't need you. They don't need you at all. Somewhere in all of this here, Cherie is the message carrier. She gonna be the pigeon. She gonna go tell that. She doing Candy job, really. Why Candy on hiatus with the baby. So she go back and tell Candy, Kenya, everything that Cynthia said at the dinner table. Of course, that hurt Kenya feeling because Kenya been there for her. Kenya done rolled with her, got into it with Peter with her. She thought they was friends, not maybe best friends. Really tell you the truth, and you get 40 years old, you shouldn't be running around talking about no motherfucking best friends. Y'all just friends or y'all not. I have one best friend. That's because we've been best friends for over 20 years. Everybody else is just a friend. Now I have good friends. Then I have acquaintances, and then I got the honorably mentioned. Okay. But I don't walk around here talking about no motherfucking best friends. When she says that, Kenya went to see Cynthia. Mallory is in town. Mallory, before Kenya get there, Peter had brought Mallory in, and Cynthia jumping up and down like she was getting a nut, talking about her and Nene friend. And Mallory was looking at her like, really, bitch? Now, you done burnt up the friend contract. You done see how this girl done did you, but you back friends with her. I don't get the feeling that Mallory was here for that. But here comes Kenya knocking on the door, and Cynthia gonna tell Mallory to stand at the door because she might get red. That let you know she felt like something was wrong. Girl, wasn't nothing wrong. Only thing was wrong was you knew you had done did that woman wrong, because at that dinner table you basically told Nene that you are not her friend. You're not Kenya's friend. Y'all getting to know each other. Bitch, if you've been knowing this woman for almost 2 years, a little over 2 years, and y'all done been riding with each other, and she been supporting you all 100% and all of that, why sit there and diminish your relationship with her in front of Nene? Who the fuck is Nene? But you couldn't take the chance that Nene might take that old sour puss and walk away from you again. So you denied your friendship. You downplayed your friendship with Kenya, talking about y'all still getting to know each other. Bitch, I would never fuck with you again. But when she get there to your room, she tell you that. And of course, she tried to lie, and Bravo did what they always do. They played the clip of the bitch denying the girl again. Kenya sitting there hurt than a motherfucker, and Cynthia didn't have two fucks to give. In fact, she acted as if she had caught a bit of an attitude and gonna ask that bitch if she done. When you talking about Peter texting, Peter's calling me, are you done? Kenya, you showed your ass this episode, and I don't know why you let them pull you up out yourself like that, but I tell you this, baby, you a bigger damn woman than me. If you ever fuck with Cynthia Bailey again, when Nene Leakes decide to shit on that whole face again, I would let her do that. I promise you I would let her do that. But that's all the fuck I got to say, because like I said, I'm not feeling my best. I'm sorry if this ain't what you're looking for, but this all the fuck I got. Fuck Nene, fuck Miss Doubtfire, and fuck motherfucking Cynthia with her pointed chin ass. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back for Love and Hip Hop New York. Peace.